Welcome to the 8th oldest stadium in the country, Vaught Hemingway in Oxford, Mississippi, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where the fans never lose a tailgate and don't plan on losing the game today. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on a team from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Ole Miss offense is on the field for the first time today. And there he is. When you have a guy like this, you don't mind building your attack around the running game, guys.
And he's a grown man. There's no doubt about it. This offense runs through him. Everybody gets their emotion, and everything is built on him and around him.
And everybody knows this guy's going to touch the football, and still, defenses can't stop him. He can run through tackles and make big things happen.
And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. And the Rebels in the hurry up.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Thompson wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Finds his tight end. They get him down after he makes the catch. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. So Georgia Southern's offense will go to work for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play. Well, they immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He'll try to do it himself.
This is a really nice job there on that third down, trying to get after this quarterback. And obviously they're not able to make the play in the backfield, but really nice job pursuing. You see the athleticism and the speed they have, how they play as a unit together. Only giving up a little bit of a gain and now setting up fourth down.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. He's got it down the middle. Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. Here comes the hurry up. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll leave it with him. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. They'll try to run for it. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Line getting set on second down. Thompson to throw. Unleashes one deep. They took a shot at the end zone, and he almost picked it off. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. The number one rule for any offense, gentlemen, protect your quarterback. When you do, good things happen.
And the number one rule for a defense is to affect the quarterback, or bad things happen to you. Didn't affect the quarterback. Too much time, too clean. You're supposed to frazzle them. You're supposed to find a way to make them feel uncomfortable so they don't have time, so they rush their thought process. That wasn't it.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Steps away. He'll pull it down and run. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? On the option. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Trying play action. Extending the play. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Eagles are on the move. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? On the option. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And now on second down for this offense. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
But the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks when he picks up the first down. Got his man quickly. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Rebels want to move quickly. They move the tight end all over. The play action fake. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Feeling some heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And just nowhere to go with the football for that quarterback. The defense in a nickel, they had extra DBs on the field, doing a nice job in the back end covering, and just no receivers able to get open.
And the Rebels will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, Dave.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The option look. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Here comes the option. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. The snap sets up the throw. Dances away. He's going to take off. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be. Now on the option. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it. Third down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Makes the catch and knocked down. The Rebels want to crank the tempo.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Rebels are rolling down the field. They're going to run it to the right. Bulls his way forward. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. 2nd and 10 here. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Thompson wants to throw. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
The Rebels will send out the punt unit. And before they can kick it, the receiving team is going to call a timeout. The punt team makes its way onto the field. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. They'll go to the fullback. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Never has to leave the pocket and fires over the middle. It's complete. A huge pickup. Touchdown, Rebels! What a grab and go for the score.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. USF is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jim Leavitt, this has not been a blowout today in Tampa. They're up by a field goal over UMass.
They're going to throw it to start the drive.
We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's back to throw on second down. Finds his big tight end. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Got his man. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Now adjusting. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Georgia Southern in a hurry. On second down, they'll take to the air. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Looking for the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. You've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far in Oxford today. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's head back to the Grove at our fellas at Vaught-Hemingway Stadium.
And the Rebels will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here. Execute. Goes to the option.
He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the option. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Offense gets set for second down. Give to the fullback. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away from the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, look out! Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Eagles moving quickly to the line.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
They'll run the option. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on first and goal, and they are not cooperating. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Eagles!
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line, plowing ahead. You know he's going to put two hands on the football, lower his shoulder. Second and goal. You don't need third and goal, thanks to the big fella.
Now they'll try the two-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. They'll run the option. He's going to be stopped short as they come up empty on the two-point try. They were hoping to get this game to within a field goal, but the lead stays at 5. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on second down after the short completion. Quickly to the tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. They get to the line quickly.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Gets open down the middle. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Thompson to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Takes the easy one to the back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo. He'll just keep slinging it. Trying to get to it. Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss.
And come on now, O-line, you got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. What a terrible, terrible shame. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Handoff to the fullback. Plows through the defense.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing that they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. This is a designed run. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And he picks up the 1st down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. On the option. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Got some room headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The big fellas coming out the goal line defense. Barrels ahead. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. You can hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. The give to the big fullback. Touchdown, Eagles! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Up by 1, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He gets in there for the 2-point conversion and pushes the lead to 3. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Thompson wants to throw. They've got the screen set up. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the 1st down.
Looking for a deep man. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Grabs it in the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over in football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On the option. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Shakes off the defender. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the ground with the back. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Pocket starts to collapse. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
The Rebels decide to punt it away. To the punt. He'll bring it back. It's Tate. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. The option look. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Run it with the fullback. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Eagles! Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Nevada is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping. They're trailing by 21 to BYU. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Working that left side now. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the 1st down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the 1st down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. At the 45, on his way. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
What great protection, and he lets it go down the middle. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. To the air on 1st down. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Rebels will hustle to the line. Thompson to throw. Powers through the defender. The offense coughs it up. How in the world did the offense retain possession? On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. From the gun. They're trying to get to it. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
Momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Your defense now needs to get the football back and keep that momentum going.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking to move it through the air. It's complete to the left. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Quick strike complete. Still on his feet at the 45. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. The give to the fullback. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And on second down for this offense. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
You know, for this quarterback late in the game, you just need to have a better concept of the situation. Can't take sacks at this juncture. And I know that the play gets thrown off, the timing's off, and you're forced to roll out. But if nobody's open, either run the ball, get what you can, get out of bounds, or throw that thing away. Can't take negative plays at this point.
They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Thompson wants to throw. Getting some heat. Had to throw it before he wanted. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Going to try to get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment, or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.